Alexis Kubicki is about to take a huge step in the sport of women's boxing. And in the flyweight division, that step happens to be towards undisputed champion Gabriela Fundora. This will be a showdown that she prays, that she's prepared for. Let's talk about this upcoming fight. Gabriela Fundora is set to put her undisputed flyweight titles on the line in her first defense as the undisputed champion this Saturday, September 20th. This is an opportunity for her to not only establish herself, but to give the boxing public a chance to see what an undisputed champion can do when she takes on Alexis Kubicki. Now this is a fight where Gabriela, who's now 16-0 with 8 KOs, will not only defend those titles, but she's going to put to test and task Kubicki, who is 13-1 with 2 KOs out of Canada. This is a fight where both women have displayed skills. Now Kubicki is a fighter that many of you may not have seen or heard about because most of her fights have been off the airwaves. But I've had a chance to look at film of her, and she does bring technical proficiency to the fight game. And as women boxing goes, we are seeing more and more the ladies are stepping it up. So Fundora, who is obviously the favorite going into this fight, will be able to establish her skills as she faces this challenge. I expect her to come in and work behind that jab that she has, fighting out of her southpaw position and looking to punish Kubicki. And that's going to be something that everyone can expect as she enters into this match. Now, Kubicki is a fighter who's orthodox, and she throws her punches with very good technique. She puts her shots together well. I've noticed that there's a great deal of good form behind what she does, but this is an elevation as far as the quality of opponent. Another aspect that I've watched of her as she fights is that she gets her head off of center line, which is going to be an important factor because when she faces Fundora, who is known to throw straight punches very well, negotiate distance very well, and she will be looking to nail Kubicki as she comes forward, because I expect Gabriela to be the person that's making the fight and pressing forward. Also, Gabrielle is known to take her time. She assesses what the opponent has to bring early, and she'll look at that and then look to counter or make an adjustment. Now, Kubicki, who's known as Iron, that's her fighting alias, she'll come in and she'll work with hooks and combinations. As I said, when she throws that right hand, she gets that head off of center line. And when you're fighting southpaws, the right hand is an important weapon. And Fundora, who has a great straight left, also knows how to fight medium range for a 5'9" fighter who typically is a lot taller than her adversaries. There's going to be a chance for them to have some inside fighting, which might be up to Kubicki's best interest, because in close, she throws great short shots. She has a very good left hook on the inside, and she will display aggression, so I expect her to be doubling up on shots. Now, with only 2 KOs, out of her 14 fights, she may be lacking punching power, but then again, maybe not. Because in women's division of boxing, seeing someone who can battle and punch very well, it's really hard to assess who the real knockout punchers are. And so I expect the two of them to mix it up for as long as it lasts, but I definitely expect there to be some heated action. This is what we are craving from the sport of boxing, where the top fighters are facing one another. And even in the women's division, where they have shown over the past couple of years, putting the men to shame by facing quality opposition on a consistent basis, where you have to take note of their accomplishments. So salute to Alexis Kubicki, who's coming into this fight looking to try to become a world champion herself. I expect her to challenge Gabriella as stiff as possible. But overall, I still believe that Gabriella Fundora, this is her time and her era, and she is going to certify her stake and claim to the titles that she holds when she faces Kubicki on Saturday, September 20th. Overall, this is a good matchup between two quality fighters, but Gabriella right now is at the top of the heap, along with fighters like Lauren Price, of course Clarissa Shields, and Caroline Dubois. Those are some of the ladies that I really look to see and battle on a regular basis. But what do you think? This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know what you think about Gabriella. Leave comments and let's discuss further. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.